Thanks. They were uneasy at first, but I think they'll get along fine. There's no need to thank me. You've done us all a great service. It wasn't a big deal. Well, anyway, everything's gonna be okay. Are you sure it's okay for them to stay here? Of course it is. So, this was Vivi's idea? Yeah. They wanted the genomes to start their new lives here. We're similar in many ways. Maybe we can understand them better, and they might open up to us. Right. He also said, if you guys can get along with the genomes, maybe humans and black mages can live alongside each other someday. Like you and Vivi. I didn't even know if I truly understood him until recently. We'll take good care of them. Your friends are our friends. Thanks. Is this a monster? He's a chocobo, not a monster. He's called Bobby Corwin. Oh, you gave him a name. Yeah, Bobby Corwin. Isn't it a great name? Sounds great. Bobby Corwin, huh? I think Bobby Corwin likes you too. It won't bite? Oh, come on. He's just a little baby chocobo. Bobby Corwin, no, come back here. Wow, I think Bobby Corwin really likes our new friend. Can't you just call him by his first name? Why do you display these items? Why? For the customers, I think. What are customers? Well, they bring money, and they hand the money over to the shop, and then... What is money? Money is, Why do you care about small things? Well, a very simple place. We'll only have two things. Things you can eat, and things you know can eat. Does the water here ever stay still? Water flows, doesn't it? The water of Brandball was always still. Hey, did you know that time flows just like water? So, water and time both flow in Gaia? Looks like they're off to a good start. It's like watching kids play. It's not their fault. They've only just begun to live their lives. Can lost time be recovered? I don't know, but there's only one thing we can do. Of course. We must protect them from anyone who tries to take their time away from them. Jeez, these guys acting so cool. Princess, is this really what you wish? Well, you know what, I said the gist of it. I just put really in a different spot. What are you talking about? Kuja must have done something in the effigy to cover the world in mist. Do you not think it wise to consult Regent Sid before the final battle? Kuja probably plans on destroying Gaia. If I go to Lindblum now and tell the Regent about it, it might cause a panic. I'm sure everyone is apprehensive about the reappearance of the mist. I need Uncle Sid to protect Lindblum right now. Indeed, we must defeat the enemy on our own. Even if we go back to Lindblum to get equipped, please don't tell Uncle Sid about our plans. Are we ready? Yes, let's go. You haven't got a chance. You saw Kuja's power. He destroyed a world by himself. You don't even have 1,000,001 chance of defeating him. You'll all die. Wow, this girl knows lots of difficult words. Doesn't she? She's a bit cynical, but take good care of her, will ya? Her name is Makoto. She's kind of like my little sister. What? Makoto, listen to your big brother and make some friends. How silly. We might be desperate insects to end Kuja. My mouth is, It's cold today, okay? Cut me some slack. We might be desperate insects to Kuja, but I'll show you how powerful we can be. Even a fly lives for a day. I don't think that's what Zidane meant. Let's go to the Aoife tree. We won't let Kuja have his way. Do I even pick for this? I guess we'll slap in Freya and Quenya because they're the lowest level, and then I guess we'll have Aiko in here because just to have a mage. For now, we're not going to be doing any fighting, mind you. It's just, you know. Because even though they said we're going to the Aoife tree, the Kuja tree. There's other things I want to do for now. So, first of all, hey, look, we have the Invincible. How quaint. Second of all, take a look at that big old mist. They are not kidding when they say that the whole continent, or like the whole world is covered in mist. Because, like, look at this. If we press triangle, we can go to the bridge. We'll go ahead and get everyone's, like, opinions and thoughts on the state of the world, I guess. How strange. What is it, Dagger? I'm running in the airship that killed both of my mothers and destroyed my birthplace. I'm sorry. You probably don't want to ride in this airship. Don't worry about it. Kuja and Garland were the ones you chose to destroy, not the ship. And I want to stop blaming my sorrow on other things. Man, I really can't talk today. Dagger. We must end this once and for all. There must be mist monsters everywhere. We need to be careful. I thought of relinquishing my knighthood many times after Alexandria was destroyed. But there are still things I must protect. Seeing the sky convinced me. That's a good line from Steiner. God, I have been interrupted already like 3 times, and I barely gotten to do anything. I almost want to restart this, but it's fine. You know, it's part of the bloody experience. Blah. Anyways, there is a chest here. Hey, look, it's Pisces. So this is what I was talking about way back when I was talking about the last Stellazzio we didn't have. Technically, this Stellazzio is in Gaia because, you know, we're getting it while we're in Gaia, right? We're back on the world map, so this is where we're getting it. But it's kind of a funny little contradiction because, you know, the Invincible is a Terran airship, so it's sort of both. Like, we're getting it from Gaia, but it's on top of Terran property. It's kind of a funny little quirk. I mean, to be fair, if you think of it like that, I guess the whatchamacallit, the ones we got from Ibsen's Castle is kind of the same thing in that regard. The light that burned out of here the light that burned out of here. Jeez, I can't. The light that came out of here burned Madain Suri. This light make me feel like I become pot roast. Yeah, I do like how we get this. Like, even though we're on the Invincible, we're not getting like you know what I mean? Like, this is like different camera angle they made just for the airship instead of like the front view we've been seeing all game from Garland and whatnot. I never imagined our reunion in Lindblum would bring us this far. I shall see this through. Wow, I literally can't go 2 sentences. I keep twisting over my words. I shall see through this battle to the end. I can't believe I'm still traveling around with you. Ugh. It's part of the experience. You get to know how much I suck at reading. When I'm not like super concentrated on my best behavior, 100% capacity, all that jazz. I love when you come back and it's just like, holy, like look at it, how it looks when we're like at this altitude. It's a very intimidating presence. So this should go without saying, but because we are now in a disc, like this is what I was kind of alluding to a bunch. We're in a disc 4 state where the entire world map has been covered in mist. Just like with when the Mist Continent lost its mist, and some of the encounters there changed. Now that the entire world is covered in mist, the entire like world map encounters have completely changed. And when I say completely changed, I do mean like a lot of basically any encounters that are on like the lower layer here are just like mostly just gone now. It's mostly just a couple monsters now. But there is one thing I want to do before actually thinking about it. It'll be a lot faster if I just fly the Invincible over to where I need to go and then just grab the Chocobo there. So we still have the autopilot. I can go to Estogazza. That's where I want to go. There are differences here and there, but we'll talk about those more later. But, you know, there is one very big, obvious difference that we'll see here in a second. Because, as you can imagine, the Shimmering Island that we once used to go to Terra is, well, let's say it's not doing so hot. Where are the Chocobo footprints? It's actually hard to traverse when it's like this because it's like, holy moly, like... One really nice thing about the Invincible over the Hildegard 3, as you can see, is the Invincible can just land on pretty much anything. It can't land on forests, but it can land on, like, more rough terrain than the Hildegard 3. So it can land on, like, marshes and stuff. It can land on dirt, all that jazz. Anyways, if we come over here to where the Shimmering Island once was, you can see that it's kind of just destroyed. And there is a secret to find here. You remember how I mentioned there was one thing that we hadn't found by, you know, via Chocobo Hot and Cold and whatnot? Like, the Chocobo side quest had one thing left to find. Found a treasure on the bottom of the ocean. We got 10 Aquamarines, an Ultima weapon, a Maximilian, and an Invincible card. So if you go to the exact, and I do mean, they're pretty picky about this, like, my recommendation for finding this is to basically open up your map and wait till you get to a point where the pointer finger does not move at all to go to Shimmering Island. Like, when you open it up and it's already on Shimmering Island perfectly, try, you know, fishing around there. Even then, it can take a couple tries. Like, it's a very precise spot. You have to, you know, go underwater in the exact spot on the world map where the Shimmering Islands is marked. And if we do that, we get a couple things here. So, first things first, we got an Ultima weapon, and despite what you might expect, I mean, I guess it's kind of what you would expect, but in a roundabout way, because this is a weapon for Zidane. It's a secret Ultima thief sword for him with 100 power. Considered the most powerful weapon in the world, and it comes with add status sleep, which is actually pretty good. This is, I believe, one of the only thief swords. Actually, now I think about it, it's like this one and then another one. This is the only thief sword that you can't make. You just have to find this. Oh yeah, we also got Ninja and Dark Gear. So Ninja absorbs Shadow, and then Dark Gear is just a little stronger, but boosts Spirit a lot, actually. Comes with more abilities. Dark Gear is for everyone, but the Ninja Gear is specifically for Zidane and Amarant. Hey look, Dragon Mail, I forgot about that, yeah. There's actually a lot of things to learn right now, funny enough. Like, we're at the end of the game, there's still new abilities for everyone to learn, because, like, yeah, there's just some things here and there. Alright, let's put the Heavy Lance back on for 6 dragons, I guess, because we're gonna slowly, like, learn the few things we have left here. We can put the Dragon Wrist on Freya if we want, although, funny enough, gloves are one of the few things that the Knight armor is kind of just mostly better in terms of gloves than it is for wrists. Because there's some great gauntlets. Like, the defense gloves and the gauntlets in particular are really good because they give, you know, a lot of elemental damage reduction. But, you know, Dragon Wrist is nice for the shadow damage if you need be. You got Diamond Gloves for water immunity. Or was I think, does Steiner have the Aegis gloves where it just comes with fire immunity? Like, they're great gloves, so that's not a category that Freya needs to worry about. But having access to, like, body armor, or, like, I guess, like, a couple pieces of just normal, like, armor is also nice for Freya because it's, you know, more options. But we're at the point in the game where it doesn't matter as much because Freya's finally getting good armor. Because body armor kind of falls behind for a while in, like, the mid to late game. Ooh, boy. Oh yeah, well, you know, we'll worry about this later, because I also want to show off... Because, notably, this is one of the few things Freya can't equip that Steiner can. The Maximilian is, like, super heavy armor or whatever. And you can see it gives 55 defense, which is, like, almost 10 more than the Genji armor. Like, the Maximilian is very strong. Basically, if you slap this on Steiner, you don't have to worry about physical damage from him for, like, ever. And so Steiner gets, like, a huge boon from the Maximilian for defense. And that is one of the few pieces of armor that Steiner can wear that Freya can't. But on the flip side, she gets access to the Dragon's Mail, which gives her high jump, which we'll see later. Because there's still more abilities for us to learn, and there's still more things for me to talk about in terms of abilities, but... This is going to be a short part, just to, like, kind of get into everything, I feel like. For now, what we're going to do is... Since with the official digging up of the ultimate weapon from, you know, the Shimmering Islands, we have officially actually properly dug up everything on the world map. So that's something you actually cannot do until you've returned from Terra, because you need the Shimmering Islands to get blown the hell up. Once that's happened, now we can finally head over to Chocobo's Paradise and finally finish the side quest. So I guess let's just do that. I didn't really know what I was going to do for this part, because there's a lot of little things we can do right now, but this is probably fine. Chocobo's Paradise, hooray! Yeah, it's actually kind of hard to enter it with Chocobo, because you keep walking up the mountain and not being able to enter anymore. I think the dialogue here changes now, because everyone, like, changes to react like, yeah, you found everything. Oh, maybe not. I'm pretty sure, you know, this will be a funny time for me to find out that I'm actually missing something. For me to walk over and be like, oh, actually, there's one thing you didn't find. Like, oh, great. What is it? Let's see here. Wait! Oh no, there is one thing I didn't find. What is it? Shit! Ah! What did I do? I didn't find something? Ah, crap. That is a little awkward. I thought I was kind of joking about that. Well, shit. I guess that's why the dialogue didn't change, or maybe I'm just wrong about that too. Maybe I'm wrong about it. This is just a great episode, huh? Just the episode starts, I fumble over every other sentence, and now I'm walking over to Chocobo's Paradise and I don't even have everything. What didn't I find? I have all the chocographs. There's a crack I haven't found? Are you serious? Oh boy, am I gonna have to do this, like, in alphabetical order? What haven't I found? Well, let me think. Okay, so I definitely have all the things. They don't make you, like, I know we fought that super boss in the sky. They don't make you fight that. Like, I died to it. I don't have to fight it, though. It's like, that'd be ridiculous. Okay, well... I guess the easiest way to do this is to look around for spots that I maybe didn't get yet that I thought I did. Like, I know there's a spot north of the Aoife tree that's kind of out of the way. Did I get that one? See, the little annoying thing is that for the ocean bubbles, I don't believe they go away when you find them. So even if I find the bubbles, that doesn't necessarily mean I didn't have the treasure. It just means, you know, the bubbles are still there. But, like, I'm trying to think, like, is there a spot I didn't dig up, really? Is there a spot I dug up and then, like, loaded a save or died or something? Surely not, I barely game overed. The one that's north of Aoife tree is actually pretty up north here, right? Here it is. Pretty sure I found this, though. Like, this is like one of the few ones that I always tend to miss because it's like I'm just a random spot up here at the top. Pretty sure I found this, though. Yeah. I found the one that's... Like, I definitely found the one that has all the Hawaiian stuff in it. I have the black robe one, because one of the spots has the black robe, like that's where you get that one. The Lost Continent one, which has the Rosetta ring and the Protect ring and the Lapis Lazuli, which we definitely found those. Okay, let me quickly go back to land here then. Mognet's broken open, right? Like, I'm pretty sure I didn't, like, do this and then, like, load a save or something stupid, right? That would actually be kind of funny, but I don't think that would be the case. Yeah, you can't even go into it as a chocobo. Let me just double check I have... Like, let's organize my stuff. So just being 100% sure, I don't have the Genji helmet here, but I think that's because Steiner has it equipped, right? I have the Genji armor. That's kind of annoying too, because like even if maybe Steiner has it equipped. Alright, I better fly over to the Forgotten Continent then. Well, I guess this is what this part's gonna be, is me awkwardly fumbling about wondering what stupid chocobo crack didn't I find yet. Very funny, me. Good job. Really, really MVP. I can't believe this whole time I've missed one crack somewhere. Because there's a couple in the Forgotten Continent, but I know that one of them has the Freya's ultimate weapon, right? So it's like pretty easy to like be like, yeah, I know I have that one at least. Like you're not gonna miss that one. If you miss that one, you know, you know. There should be a crack around here somewhere, I believe. Wait, did I not get this one? Ah. Eye drops, Maiden's Ring, Genji helmet, Hildegard 1. What a stupid one to miss! I missed one of the ones on the Forgotten Continent. I just didn't get this one. That would have been nice because that's a lot of magic defense too. But I guess At least it doesn't teach something that, like, would have been cool. But, like, man, I'm gonna assume that's the last one, because I definitely have Ultimate Weapon 1, and... Alright. Now we're gonna actually fight a Chocobo's Paradise for real. Oh my god. That's embarrassing, but also kind of funny. It kind of just goes to show that, like, yeah, no, you can just miss this stuff, because there's like a million stupid things to find, and sometimes you just don't find them all. That one doesn't have anything like particularly like crazy to find. Like, it has one of the elemental rings and a Genji helmet, which are obviously very nice, but they don't teach anything that you don't... Like, the Genji helmet doesn't teach you anything you don't already have, because Steiner and Freya can both get HP 20% from other stuff. And we can already make other sources of the elemental rings too, so it's not a big deal. It's just like, oops. Anyways, now I think all the dialogue's gonna be different, because we found everything, right? Let us live here together in peace. Want to play cards? Phew, what? Does he not want to play cards? You're gonna live here now? Too bad. I like how they each have their own reaction to not wanting to play cards. It's kind of funny, actually. Hey, talk to me. Welcome home. I've been waiting for you. Let's see what Ocean Man here says. I guess... Shallow Ocean Man? Get out of there. You have to say goodbye to Mene now. What do you say? Are you gonna live here now? I like how they all very much have the same two bad reaction, but that one guy is just like, phew. Like he's just, he doesn't actually want to play cards. He's just trying to fit in. Forget about the outside world and start your life with us. Choco, you finally found all the treasures in the world. It is now time for you to start your life here. Quack. Don't forget about me, Kupo. How could you forget about me, Kupo? I'm gonna live here too. It's you again, eh? Like I said before, only Chocobos can live here. I'm sorry. But Choco needs me, Kupo. There are no exceptions. I apologize, small one. Kupo! Forget about it, Mene. This world is only for Chocobos. Let's go home. You can come visit. It's not like you'll never see Choco again. And then Fat Choco is just like, no, fuck you. I'm afraid this is the last time you'll ever see Choco. Like, wow. Way to rub salt on the wounds. You led Choco here, but now that he is here, you can no longer enter. No fair, Kupo. But I'll give you something in exchange. Oh boy, a Fat Chocobo card. Damn, this is worth the friendship of my fellow Chocobo. Choco, it is time to say goodbye. Quack! Kupo, are you sure, Choco? Quack. Kupo, I understand. I'm going home, Kupo. Take care, Choco. Quack. Goodbye, Kupo. Kupo. How will I get home? Aren't we flying? Wait, you can't fly, Zidane. I'm not that heavy. You can carry me, Mene. I never expected to run into a problem like this, Kupo. Okay, Kupo. Try hanging on to my feet, Kupo. Kupo puku kapu. Huh? Kupo. Whoa. Kupo po. Hey. It's such a funny thing, like, oh wait. This is not good. Quack! Hey, listen, Mene. Did you hear that? That's Choco. Quah! This is Choco's paradise, Kupo. It's probably some other Chocobo. Quah! Choco! Quah! Kupo, I knew you'd come back. See? Choco needs me, Kupo. You're the one who needs Choco, Mene. Quah! Let's go back to the forest, Kupo. Quah! Well, I can finally go home now. Quah, Kupo! And they kick you out, but if you come back in, there's new stuff for us. I might as well go check that out. It is a funny little conundrum that it's like, we bring Choco here, but you can't really leave without Choco. Oops. I think everyone has new things to say again, too. Wouldn't you rather stay here? Should I read these out? I think I did last time, but it's like quack, qua, qua, qui, qua. Wanna play cards? Quo. Yeah, that guy really doesn't want to play cards. Fair enough. Hey, talk to me. Is it true you're not going to live here with us? I forget how, but I swear you can talk to that one blue chocobo there, but I don't remember how at all. Think about it. Wouldn't you rather live here? I never thought he'd refuse to stay in our paradise, but maybe it's just as well. When you leave, try visiting all the world's beaches by yourself. Do not fear the monsters. I'll grant you peace and restore you once you've visited them all. As you like. So if you try to play cards with him, he actually gives you another fucking side quest. Because like this game isn't chock full of enough of them. And then this guy over here will actually give us all the dead pepper he owns, which basically means he'll just give you 99 dead peppers. Never been to the outside world, I'm a little curious. His little side quest isn't like super important, but it's something you can do right now if you want to, because of course you can. It's very funny. Hey, we all have to be honest about our desires, right? Quack, 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 quo, quack, quack. Alright, my little ocean chocobo friend, reef chocobo friend, blue man group. What do you have to say to me, huh? Why can't you stay here with the rest of us? Quee quo, quack, quack. Wee. Okie dokie. Is there anything else I can really do? This has been such a chaotic part, and like, it's probably good to just end things, like, not make this too long so I can like get into the flow of things and figure out what I want to do for later, because there's a lot to do. Despite the fact that we've been doing so many of the side quests as we go, there's still a fair few number of things to do on this Disc 4 world map. I guess I'll quickly show off some of the things that are notable about the world map in its current state right now. So let's fly over here to the bush here, the old forest. So if we jump into the Invincible, we can take a look around. And make note of the fact that once Disc 4 hits, we're currently in this state where there are a lot more routes on the world map right now. The routes have, from the Aphid Tree, have basically taken hold. And a lot of places are actually blocked off to us now. So, like, Estogaza, you can no longer go there. And this is true of a fair number of places right now. Pretty much any place that isn't, like, super, like, filled with a lot of, like, I don't know how you put it. Like, I guess just not a lot of shops. would be maybe one way to put it, but I don't know if that's even necessarily the right way to put it. Like, just places that aren't very relevant, I guess, are all blocked off. Although, funny enough, there are some other weird exceptions. Like, for example, Ibsen's Castle right now is not blocked off. And if I walk into Ibsen's Castle right now, because, you know, the world map is covered in mist now, Ibsen's Castle has this special new map-looking field here, where, as you can see, where it's actually covered in mist, which is like a very nice touch, because obviously there's never a reason to come back here, but this just makes sense to be like this now. You know, it's nice that, like, they could have just blocked off Ibsen's Castle. I'm kind of shocked they didn't. I guess, to be fair, Ibsen's Castle is nice because you can buy a couple early game weapons there, which can be useful for synthesizing certain things. But a lot of other places are blocked off. Like, I believe if we go to Oilvert right now, it's blocked off. The Desert Palace blocked off. Like, a lot of places are just inaccessible to us now. Like, if we look over here, look at them big roots. They kind of just block off anywhere that they just kind of didn't want you to, like, bother with anymore, I guess is a good way to put it. Although some places are surprisingly still open, like the Dragon's Gate and whatnot. You know, actually, since we're here, let me go look at any places on the Forgotten Continent, because those places would have new looking screens if they also have mist. Like, let me see here. Black Mage Village you wouldn't be able to see, so that doesn't matter, but this place is blocked off too, so that doesn't really matter. Let me see here. The Earth Shrine is... I actually don't remember these routes were here before, but it's kind of blocked off too. If you come over here to this little corner, they actually... where is it? I always forget where this stupid Desert Palace corner is. Right here. They block off the Desert Palace with these routes here. They even fill in the little hole, which is kind of funny. That's kind of what I was thinking. Ibsen's Castle is sort of funny because it's the only instance where I believe it's an area you can only get to or rather, it's an area you can go to after the mist and before it. So they had to make a unique looking map screen just for that, because obviously all these places on the Mist Continent don't matter because there was already mist here before at some point, so they didn't have to make new screens for this one. Is there anywhere I can really, like, end things off right now? Like, not... Actually, let's go to... I mean, funny. They block off the ice cavern, which only kind of makes sense. They already kind of arbitrarily were, like, basically blocking off earlier. But I want to go to Dali, because this is one thing I always remember. That's kind of sad. So the observatory is now blocked off. You can't go to the observatory anymore. So, you know, Mord is not someone we can go hang out with. Yeah, I forget if there's anyone new. I forget where it is. Snot-nosed Gudo. I guess while I'm here, I'll buy some wrists. Because there might be new dialogue in somewhere. I know there's someone new to talk to here because there's a bit of a little sad thing. Hey, this guy's here. Nice. Welcome. Oh, the part-time workers from Southgate. I totally forgot these guys come here. Southgate was destroyed by the giant roots. So he and I came to this village. We were lucky. Aisha hired us on the spot. How did you two meet? Don't ask. Aisha went on a trip with her daughter. Oh crap, that's a... Really? Do I have to leave? Can I leave and come back? Or is that just like a one-time dealio? Do I really need a half part for this? Are you kidding me? Ugh. Welcome, welcome. Same thing as always, so nothing's changed here, but you can buy some wrists, which I'm gonna go ahead and do. That's kind of funny. You can also play cards with them if you want. Okay, maybe next time. Well, I guess I'll have to append that to the end to see Zidane's asking. Wonderful. Used to be so nice and sunny. Why are the mist and the monsters back? It's scary. Can actually see them all doing their thing over here now, which is nice. Oi, Granny. People of the village came to their senses. It'll probably take at least a year to get the farm back to where it was before. Like we could actually also run around the mayor's place now. Here's the innkeeper. I'm fed up. Everything I do is a failure. Everyone else gets in the way of my success. Hiccup. I'm so unlucky. I'm an unlucky man. Oh, yeah. Dutiful Dottie Slay. Are you looking for Morid? Morid died in yesterday's earthquake. An earthquake? You didn't know about the earthquake? Huge roots buried underground tore open cracks the mist could escape through. Mort looked so peaceful, like he was only sleeping. I'm so sad about losing him. So yeah, they dropped that bombshell on you if you talk to her. Mord's dead. We're not usually open during the day. He's a special case. Well, it's a dangerous place these days. How about some medicine? Same thing as always. But yeah, poor Mord gets killed off screen by the Ifritri earthquake that a lot of people, we've already seen a couple of people talk about. They're like, yeah, like it wasn't just like the roots just kind of pop up, like they were tearing through the ground basically. And it's kind of sad. It's kind of the sad thing. If you don't finish that side quest where you give him the coffee, right, you don't get a chance to in Disc 4. He's dead, so it's kind of a reason why it's nice to give it to him before that, because it's like, you know, you fulfill his one of his last wishes. It's, you know, remember how he said he was so happy? It's a nice thing. Back to my old job, which is okay, but man, I want to go and play more card games. I always get sad about that. It's a little sad thing, you know. This game really likes to just hit you in the heartstrings whenever it feels like. I'm just gonna sleep until I forget everything. So yeah, all of a sudden now we can just go in here. I don't think there's actually anything to find in here, funny enough, but Positive Thinking, Learning Through Hardship, Making Crazy Money, Volume 1. The Mayor's books, huh? I wonder what he's up to these days. Like, I think if you haven't found the mini Braun figure, I don't think you can even get it here. I don't think you can get the Mayor's Key either. Like, it's just kind of... You can walk around here, but it's just kind of whatever. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of one of those things that's really, I don't know. It's something that I think this game does better than any other Final Fantasy game, at least. Like every point of the game, it feels like you can come back to a place and like new things are happening. You know what I mean? Like even after all this, we come back to Dahlia and new things are happening. Even though, like, there's nothing notable here. Like it's the same shops, everything. It's just new people are doing things, like the part-time workers from Southgate are just here now. Because you know, you can go see that you could kind of see it before, but I'll take a closer look here where you can see that all the gates are blocked off now, I'm pretty sure. I want to say that every gate is blocked off. It's like this one's blocked off if we go to the other one on the other side. The funny thing is, if I remember correctly, they actually block off Evil Forest. I think, where is it? Right over here. They block this off too, even though you can't ever re-enter it anyways, but they block it off. This gate will be blocked off too. All these gates are blocked off. The gates on the other side of the mountain here, blocked off. So even if you could, even if Mora didn't die, you can't get these coffees because they're gone. It's kind of sad in a way. I guess that's as good a place as any to end things. I guess I'll save next to Dolly then. By the way, can I just say one last thing? I love the new world map theme. This is kind of a thing that Final Fantasy games love to do, is at some point the world map changes enough that the music changes too. And I really love the world map 2 theme in this game. It's one of my favorites. Like, I can't tell you how often I've had moments where I'll just be doing stuff and I'll just be listening to this for like an hour. It's such a chill theme to listen to. It's the kind of song that's like, it's very like very I guess melancholy-esque. Very moody, but it isn't like, it's not like I don't know how do you put it? Like, it's not like, it doesn't feel hopeless. It just feels like things really suck right now, you know what I mean? Anyways, that'll be it for this part. See you guys later.